Hi, everybody. Today, Kim and I would like to talk to you about this Hunter Biden and Trump situation going on.
She has her 2 cents she wants to put in.
How did she get out here?
I don't know. She does what she wants, and she can get around the house. We know that.
Well, everybody, Dorothy, everybody.
Say hi, Dorothy. Hi.
Kim, why don't you tell them about Dorothy?
Dorothy was my grandmother's doll. She got her for like her 5th or 6th birthday. And she kept Dorothy all these years. And through the years, we've had to buy Dorothy things. Like my grandmother would take her to Dillard's up to the infant section and say, "Help me dress my baby." Well, the dress Dorothy was in when we got her was not becoming to Dorothy. So I bought her this dress, and she was very happy. Sorry. It's one of Dorothy's toys. Forever friends. And they're little froggies, and they sit in her lap. But occasionally, if we ignore Dorothy, she will be very mischievous and hide things on us. There was one time she hid Chad's car keys, and we couldn't find them. And so we finally looked at Dorothy and said, "Dorothy, where's Chad's car keys?" And a little while later, we found them in a place we had already looked. I mean, was her thing. Sorry if I'm a little jittery. I fell in the garage attic changing an air filter on the HVAC system. Luckily, I landed on the floor of the attic, not down the stairs on the garage floor. So I'm doing better. But the other day, I lost my 2 diamond rings. I normally put them on the table at my bedside. I couldn't find them, and I'm like, well, maybe I kicked it off in my sleep, knocked it off, whatever. And I mean, we have shag carpet in our bedroom. And I was, rubbing my hand around underneath the table. Nothing.
Now, before we go any further, it's really pretty shag carpet. It's not that 70s orange and green stuff.
No, shades of brown.
Go ahead.
So, I checked under the table where we set our TV. There was nothing. So I went into my office and I said, "Dorothy, if you took my rings, please give them back. My diamond rings mean a lot to me. This one is a dinner ring that had been my great-grandmother's. This one, I received the diamond in a pendant, and no matter how thick of a chain I put the pendant on, the chain would break. So I had to put in a ring." So I asked Dorothy for them back. The next day, one of the rings was actually... the dinner ring was under my bedside table. In plain sight. I mean, I couldn't miss it. And there was something that had been put into a piece of costume jewelry as a diamond, but it was plastic. It wasn't a diamond, and it wasn't this ring. So I explained to Dorothy that one of the rings was good, thank you very much. The other diamond you replaced really isn't a diamond. It's made to look like a diamond. It's just a piece of plastic. I need my little diamond ring back. If you could please return that one, I'll buy you a toy. So the next day, one of the places I had already checked very thoroughly, there was the ring in plain sight. So I thanked her. It was like Wednesday or Thursday, and I told her I would buy her a toy over the weekend. So she has a doctor kit or nurse kit, whatever you want to call it. She's got
a syringe, And she's got a thermostat.
And a stethoscope and a thermometer
And some tweezers.
pliers, or not pliers, but tweezers in case there's a splinter that she has to take out of somebody. And also some forceps. I don't know what the forceps would be used for with what she does as a doctor.
But yeah.
She's got it now. I have my ring. She has that. Now, when we were in Denver and she was hiding stuff on us, actually at that point, somehow through the years, her head came unattached from the body. And so I took her to the doll hospital. And I had her head reattached. And the doll hospital is an actual place. It's called the Doll Hospital. It's over by Sloan's Lake, if anybody knows the Denver area. And she was so happy and she was so good for so long. And I always wanted to put her in like an old period baby carriage or cradle. And we were in Alabama and she was starting to get kind of mischievous, and I said, as soon as I find a carriage or a cradle, I will get it for you. Well, I couldn't find one that I was willing to pay the money for. So, I bought this high chair. And Dorothy's been happy with the high chair. This is the first time she's hidden stuff on us since we moved to Texas.
She's been very happy.
Right.
She sits right next to Kim in her office. Mm-hmm. Center of attention.
Mm-hmm. And she sits there center of attention, so all the other dolls I have can see her, and they know Dorothy's in charge. And it used to be, I would be in my office all night long, or all day long. And Chad was working night shift at that point, so when he was home during the day, because he would get home at like 8 o'clock in the morning, he would go to bed. I'd be up in my office. And so when I went to bed at night after Chad had already left for work, I would say goodnight to Dorothy and the ladies, and that was good. Well, lately, because we have the puppy that you can see sleeping on the couch in back of us.
It's his couch now.
Yeah, she hasn't been getting as much attention. And I'm thinking she's getting jealous.
So that's why the rings disappeared, and that's why we had to get her a toy.
Right, because Gus keeps getting all kinds of new toys and treats, and Dorothy hasn't. So we had to give her some attention.
Yeah. But, you know, when you have a haunted doll living in your house, you just got to make sure you pay attention to it.
And she's not, haunted.
No, thank goodness that she's not like an Annabelle.
Yeah, she's just mischievous.
Things disappear, things reappear.
Mm-hmm. And she's always happy to return what she's hidden, what she's taken. You just have to promise her something after she returns the item. Hi, Dorothy. See, and she's got a smile on her face. That they're going, yeah. Tit for tat.
Okay. Well, that's our video. We've kind of run out of time for the day, so we can't talk about less serious things than our haunted doll. So y'all have a very good day.
Bye.
Bye.